Former record executive Suge Knight suggested that Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's divorce was triggered by Lopez's appearance in tapes the FBI seized during—
So, you won't believe this. Suge Knight just revealed something pretty wild. Apparently, FBI tapes connected to Sean Diddy Combs could be the reason behind Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's breakup. JLo's team is definitely feeling the heat and is in full crisis mode trying to figure things out. It makes you wonder what this all means for them, and what else these tapes might reveal. This whole situation is definitely getting more interesting, and I can't help but be curious about how it's all going to play out. So, it looks like Jennifer Lopez is pretty upset and feeling humiliated by Ben Affleck. He's suddenly hit the brakes on their divorce proceedings, and now there's just been total silence between them. It's got everyone scratching their heads about what's really going on. So, what's the deal? A new report suggests it might all come down to those infamous Diddy tapes. Could these tapes be stirring up all the drama? It definitely seems like there's more to this story, and I can't wait to see how it unfolds. So get this. Ben Affleck is caught up in some serious drama involving his ex-wife Jennifer Lopez and her old flame, Diddy. It's a pretty jaw-dropping twist. But before we dive deeper, let's keep in mind that this info is coming from Mr. Suge Knight, so maybe take it with a grain of salt. In his Collect Call series, he mentioned that Ben might have rushed to divorce JLo because the FBI gave him some tapes of her related to those Diddy raids. Crazy, right? While the timing doesn't seem totally out of the question, we have to remember, it's just a theory, and there's no real proof to back it up. Word on the street is that things are pretty tense between Ben and Jennifer, mostly because he's been hesitant to wrap up their divorce. You can tell Jennifer is feeling both furious and humiliated by how things have played out, and it looks like their communication has hit a total standstill. So what's next for these two? Stay tuned, because this story is definitely not over yet.
Jennifer Lopez is reportedly furious and feels humiliated by Ben Affleck, who has suddenly slowed down the divorce proceedings with JLo.
So, things just got a whole lot messier with the rumored involvement of Diddy. There are whispers going around that Ben Affleck might have received some pretty incriminating tapes about Jennifer Lopez from the FBI. These tapes are said to be connected to an old incident involving Diddy, which is definitely raising some eyebrows. Can you imagine the FBI actually reaching out to Affleck, a guy who's got a lot of respect in a world where that matters? But would they really risk it just to put pressure on JLo? Honestly, with everything going on, who knows? And here's the thing, this whole situation isn't just about Ben and Jen. It affects their families too. They were really looking forward to blending their families and bringing the kids together. Now, though, it seems like Lopez is feeling super frustrated, like there's a sense of betrayal hanging in the air. So what does this all mean for their future? The stakes are high, and trust me, this drama is just getting started.
Now, take this with a grain of salt, because the source is Mr. Suge Knight in his Collect Call series.
So, it looks like Affleck just bought a new home, which kind of seems like he's moving on while the divorce is still up in the air. Sources are saying that he and JLo haven't even brought in lawyers yet. Instead, they're letting their business managers take care of the financial stuff. It's all a bit laid back for such a big situation, right? So she thinks that while all the exes are out there living their lives, he just keeps hanging back. Honestly, he might end up broke. I mean, instead of just sticking to movies, we could see him doing Yum Yum donut commercials. Who knows, next thing you know, he could be in those Jack in the Box ads. It's not completely out of the question. And let's be real, this is coming from Suge Knight, who's clearly got some bitterness going on since he's in prison. But hey, the guy does know a thing or two, so I can't just brush off his theory. Meanwhile, as the tabloids spin their wild stories, one thing is for sure. Both Affleck and Lopez are dealing with some heavy emotions right now. With all the buzz about Diddy's role in this whole mess, fans are left wondering if this chapter will wrap up nicely or if we're in for some more dramatic twists ahead. So, here's the latest on Bennifer. I've got some good news and some bad news. Let's kick things off with the bad. Last night, Jennifer Lopez had another movie premiere. And guess what? Ben Affleck was a no-show. And he didn't even have a good excuse. So what was he up to instead? just chilling with his buddies. He went out for dinner with some guy friends at Giorgio Baldi, which, by the way, is Rihanna's go-to spot in Santa Monica. The latest update on Bennifer brings both exciting developments and some concerning news to kick things off. It appears that Affleck missed another significant event, Jennifer Lopez's movie premiere.
Let's listen to what Suge Knight says, and then we're going to give you an update on things, and I'm going to tell you why I actually am humoring this theory, because...
All right, let's catch up on Ben and JLo. So while he was meant to be by her side at her movie premiere, Ben was out having a fun night with friends at Giorgio Baldi. Yep, the place Rihanna loves. Some folks might brush it off as just a casual dinner, but it does raise some eyebrows about where his priorities lie. I mean, we all know red carpet events are Jennifer's jam, so his absence might hint at something deeper going on. On a brighter note, he was seen wearing his wedding ring during dinner, which is definitely a good sign, right? What do you all think? Can they make it work? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. While JLo was busy promoting her latest film, Ben was rocking that wedding ring, showing he's still committed despite the ups and downs they've faced. Now here's the big question. Are they really working through their issues? With all the drama around Diddy, can Ben and Jennifer navigate these choppy waters? Only time will tell how this love story plays out. There are reports that they're taking a moment to reassess their relationship amidst all the rumors. People are talking about a possible public outing together soon. But then, Ben was spotted without his wedding ring, which just adds fuel to the fire. Critics are buzzing about why Ben seems to be enjoying the spotlight while JLo appears to be left out. So, what's really happening here?
I'm quite sure they probably called the FBI, gave that courtesy call of Ben Affleck.
Hey everyone. So, let's dive into the latest buzz about Ben Affleck. It looks like his old struggles are making a comeback, and it's got people talking. Kind of like the issues he faced during his marriage to Jennifer Garner. What's up with that? Some folks are starting to wonder if he's unfairly putting the blame on JLo for his current challenges, just like he did with Garner. It really makes you question his accountability in relationships. I mean, remember when he got caught cheating and Jennifer just couldn't take it anymore? That led to their divorce. Now it seems like he might be trying to play the relapse card with JLo. Seriously, why does it always seem like the women have to save him? And there's even more to unpack. If you missed my earlier videos, here's the latest scoop. There are whispers that Jennifer Garner is blaming JLo's daughter for the influence she has during this transitional phase. Emmy is going through some pretty significant changes, and insiders say Garner is worried about how this friendship could affect her daughter's choices. It sounds like a lot of drama, right? These kinds of accusations feel so outdated and really show a lack of open-mindedness in co-parenting. So what do you think? Is Ben just avoiding responsibility, or is there something more going on here? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop them in the comments below.
That her and Puffy was doing and who they was doing it with, I'm quite sure they gave his ass those tapes.
You know, even though Ghana seems to have this perfect image, she definitely has her share of controversies. Recently, she had a run-in with actress Regina King that really showed her defensive side, which makes you wonder if there are some unresolved issues underneath it all. Their relationship dynamics are anything but straightforward, with personal rivalries playing out behind closed doors. And then there's Jennifer Garner, who's reportedly encouraging Ben to give his marriage with Lopez another shot. It's a surprising move, especially considering her rocky history with him and the emotional mess that followed their breakup. So is she being genuinely supportive, or is there something else going on? It's all pretty intriguing, and it makes you think about what's really happening behind the scenes.
She done brought all the extra that motherfucker. He want out. He stayed married to JLo, he'd be broke.
So, it turns out Jen Garner got a bit upset because Regina King was on the Actors Roundtable. You know Regina, right? From 227 to I Am Legend, she's been in so many great projects. During the chat, Regina mentioned that a lot of people aren't actually from LA, and she was just sharing that she is. It wasn't meant to be a dig or anything. On the other hand, things aren't looking too great for Affleck. He's reportedly dealing with some marital issues and has temporarily moved out, which has people wondering what's next for him and JLo. Speaking of JLo, her career is really taking off right now. But it seems like Ben might be feeling a little overshadowed by her success. The difference in where they are professionally is creating some tension in their relationship, kind of like what we've seen in the past. What do you think? Can they work through this, or are they in for more trouble?
A Bennifer update. I've got some good news and some bad news. Let's start off with the bad.
So, TK Kirkland has some interesting thoughts on Jennifer Lopez's surprising move to leave P. Diddy for Ben Affleck. It's a pretty wild story. He really digs into the complexities of relationships that unfold in the spotlight and talks about all the drama and unexpected twists that make celebrity romances so intriguing. You'll be surprised by some of the insights he shares about the ups and downs that come with these high-profile love stories.
Now, this is neither good nor bad. It's more of an observation. We all know that Ben isn't a premier...
Could Diddy have played a part in the surprising divorce between Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck? There's a lot of buzz going around, and fans are really diving into the past, re-examining their old relationships, and how they might be impacting things now. The drama is definitely heating up, and it's pretty interesting to see how all these connections play out. What do you think? Is history repeating itself here?
He was out to dinner, and he was wearing his wedding ring, so that's a positive.
So, is Ben and JLo's relationship on the rocks? There's a lot of buzz going around, and fans are really curious if this iconic couple can handle the pressures of fame and family. It kind of reminds me of looking out at the ocean and seeing two people floating. You can only pull one up because there's just not enough room on your raft. What do you think? Can they both stay afloat, or is one of them going to sink?
Jennifer Lopez and Ben are reportedly taking a second to figure things out amid relationship tension rumors.
You won't believe this latest twist in the music scene. 50 Cent recently made a surprising revelation, claiming that Jennifer Lopez had a significant hand in facilitating his collaboration with Puff Daddy. It's fascinating to think about how these celebrity connections work behind the scenes and the influence they can wield in the music industry. Imagine the dynamics at play here. 50 Cent and Puff Daddy, two giants in hip-hop, coming together thanks in part to JLo's encouragement. It's a reminder that the music world is not just about the artists themselves, but also about the relationships they forge with each other. These connections can lead to incredible collaborations that reshape the industry landscape. Jennifer Lopez, a powerhouse in her own right, has always had an impressive network. From her early days as a fly girl on In Living Color to her status as an A-list actress and musician, she's navigated the entertainment world with skill and charisma. Her ability to connect with other artists is not just a testament to her talent, but also to her understanding of the business. By encouraging Puff Daddy and 50 Cent to collaborate, she may have played a crucial role in bridging different styles and audiences, ultimately creating something new and exciting. This unexpected connection opens up a dialogue about the nature of celebrity relationships and their influence on music. It's interesting to think about how these relationships can lead to collaborations that might not have happened otherwise. In an industry that thrives on partnerships, having someone like JLo in your corner can make a significant difference. Her involvement shows that artists often rely on their networks to enhance their careers and create innovative projects. Moreover, the revelation raises questions about the dynamics between these three artists. What kind of conversations were happening behind closed doors? Did Jennifer see potential in the collaboration that neither 50 Cent nor Puff Daddy recognized? This interplay of relationships speaks volumes about the importance of trust and support among artists. They may have different styles and backgrounds, but in the world of music, collaboration can lead to groundbreaking work. As fans, it's fascinating to consider how these behind-the-scenes interactions shape the music we hear. Each collaboration tells a story, and knowing that JLo had a role in this particular one adds another layer of intrigue. It makes you wonder what other collaborations could be in the works, influenced by unexpected relationships within the industry. So, what do you think this revelation means for their dynamics? Does it change how we view Jennifer Lopez's role in the music industry? It certainly highlights her ability to connect and influence, proving that her impact goes beyond just her own projects. In the end, this news reminds us that the music industry is a complex web of relationships. Each artist brings their unique flair, and when they come together, magic can happen. Whether it's through a simple conversation or a push from a friend, these connections can lead to some of the most memorable moments in music history. So, let's keep an eye on how these dynamics unfold and what incredible collaborations might come next.
I don't understand why Ben is getting off on making Jen look like a fool. And I don't care what you guys say. If you see Ben Affleck,
check this out. In a captivating clip, Jaguar Wright really dives into the relationship between Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. She unpacks their dynamics and shares what makes them such an intriguing couple. Seriously, you won't want to miss the surprising insights she brings up. They'll definitely leave you wanting more. What do you think makes their relationship so special?
when he got caught cheating and she couldn't take it anymore and she decided to divorce him, it's the same way now he's going to play him.
In a fascinating revelation, Jaguar Wright delves into the reasons behind Jennifer Lopez's decision to remain silent about her past with Diddy. This topic is particularly intriguing as it uncovers the complexities of their relationship, which has often been a subject of speculation and gossip. What lies beneath the surface of this unexpected dynamic? Jaguar's insights provide a deep dive into the intricacies of their history. And it's clear that there's much more to the story than what meets the eye. Lopez and Diddy have shared a tumultuous journey marked by passion, fame, and, ultimately, separation. Given their high-profile statuses in the entertainment industry, the public has always been keenly interested in the details of their relationship. Yet, Jennifer's choice to remain quiet raises important questions about the nature of their past and the reasons for her silence. This dynamic is intriguing for several reasons. For one, it prompts us to consider the impact of celebrity culture on personal relationships. The pressures of fame can be overwhelming, and for someone like Jennifer Lopez, who is constantly in the spotlight, choosing to remain silent about certain aspects of her past can be a form of self-preservation. It's a strategy that many celebrities employ to protect their mental health and maintain control over their narrative. Moreover, Jaguar's exploration of this topic opens up a conversation about the importance of boundaries in relationships, especially when they involve public figures. Lopez's decision to withhold commentary about Diddy might suggest that there are unresolved feelings or complexities that she prefers to keep private. It's a reminder that even in the glitzy world of Hollywood, some stories are best left untold, and that silence can often speak volumes. As Jaguar Wright discusses the emotional landscape of Jennifer and Diddy's relationship, it becomes clear that their shared history is laden with ups and downs. There were moments of joy and success, but also challenges that tested their bond. This complexity is what makes the relationship so compelling. It's not just a tale of romance, but also one of personal growth and transformation. Fans are likely to engage in lively discussions about this revelation. What do they think motivated Jennifer to choose silence over public commentary? Does this decision indicate that she's moved on, or is it a sign that there are still unresolved feelings? The variety of interpretations will only add to the intrigue surrounding their past. Additionally, it's important to consider the broader implications of celebrity relationships on public perception. When one partner chooses to remain quiet, it can shift how fans view the other person involved. Diddy and Lopez's dynamic has evolved over the years, and Jennifer's silence could potentially redefine how fans understand her narrative in relation to Diddy. In conclusion, Jaguar Wright's insights into why Jennifer Lopez has chosen to stay silent about Diddy offer a captivating glimpse into the complexities of celebrity relationships. As she unpacks their past, we are left wondering about the deeper meanings behind this unexpected dynamic. This discussion is bound to spark curiosity and debate among fans, reminding us that in the world of fame, every story has layers that are waiting to be uncovered. What's the real story? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure. This revelation is sure to keep fans talking.